Okay, end of June 7th. Reporting to you on June 8th, the end of June 7th. It took me forever on this term, but I knew it would because it introduced a lot of things that I didn't have in the first phase, like supply. Well, I mean, I had to check supply and them, but this one actually had some people out of supply. Artillery, reinforcements, replacements, reserves, these all came up. So let's look real quick. Sorry about the glare there. You can see what's happening over there on Utah Beach from the high perspective. We'll zoom down in there, but it's like just a big fat mess. It's a pretty amazing fight, so that guy's surrounded. Anyway, there's the point de hook there, kind of stagnated. Omaha's cleared. We're able to start the mulberries. So Omaha's there, but they really need to push out. You can see here that the Brits got a nice big area. These guys are holding on. The airborne were able to defeat. So let's zoom down in here now. The historical thing says Bayou Falls fell by the 7th, so I did that. So yay, I'm at least on schedule for that. And then it has another thing here. I'm going to pause actually and come back. Okay, well, I don't remember. I was trying to find out where the town of Crisbec, Crisbecq, I don't know what that says. It says attack on Crisbec repulsed. I don't know. Anyway, so here we are at the Utah Beach and airborne landing area for the U.S. And this unit here was, well, not that one, the one below this disrupted was here, all surrounded, and it just was able to retreat into that with his fellow unit there, and they are holding on tight. And as the German, we'll just keep collapsing down on them as much as we can to try to hold them, delay them as much as possible. There's disrupted units that had to retreat from here. So now one of the guys that's tracking me or watching this battle, Matthew, I think it's Matthew, right? Yeah, Luby. So the Rangers, they were, I think this happened last turn, but they're reduced, but everyone's still there and keeping it up just fine. And they and these other guys were able to move those people back, so make a little bit more peace. But these guys are a 2-2, so that's 4, and then the town they're in adds another 4, so they're at 8. I mean, being in towns is tough. So there's Omaha, kind of slowly getting cleared. I'm a little unclear on the follow-up units that come on and the reserves and all that. I'll have to do some looking. It is slow going, because I don't get that many replacements and that reinforcements. So there's Omaha, making progress there. I think with the ally, my strategy is to just slowly move forward and push people back like that and just keep this line, like maybe to that road there, to that road and this road, and just kind of move down this way. Send in some reinforcements, but just try to keep those zones of control bonds going. So the U.S. took Bayou. It's in the British area, but they're allowed to go 1 hex over. So they'll come back over and then just kind of start moving this way. Actually, they'll probably support these guys to get rid of them, clear these guys out. The British, so this is an HQ that's disrupted. Oh, it said it's move side and it's disrupted. So that's not good, because I was able to use reserve movement for the first time. These guys attacked, and one of the combat results says you can go into reserve. So yeah, I did it, and then attacked again. So that was pretty cool. This is going to be a tough nut to crack here. I attacked a guy at like, I don't know, 900 to 1. I don't know, it was crazy. And I got like a exchange result. I'm like, give me a break. So anyway, this guy used strat move, but whatever. So this is slow going here. I think my thought is the British, man, I just got it in the Canadian. I just got to come in and just start building up a lot of brown and just start attacking. But the problem is, the longer I wait, the more these guys will all just kind of build up in here. They get reserves coming in down here at Filet. So The German, I plan on just, kind of filling up this gap here, kind of protecting con flank, and then probably building up con so they won't be able to take it at all. The airborne are still doing okay. They're still in supply, if I look at it correctly, and they defeated a unit here, and so they're basically just going to be holding the flank, and I'm going to need to move some guys over here. Because as the German, this next move, I'm going to move guys into that forest to threaten supply, although it won't. Yeah, it's interesting to know what to do. I mean, I hate to have people just sitting in garden, but I think you need to do that. Otherwise, these guys will come in here and take them. I'm not sure what I should do with all these. I'm not using the naval bombardment from the shore. If I was, I'd have to get rid of them, but they can't do anything. So I'm like, whatever. I mean, check supply, I guess, but on German supply, I guess they would be finally out. They were trapped, well, no, not really, because look, they can go here and then go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and yeah, they're still in supply. Tell me if you're watching this and you know this game. To me, these guys appear to be in supply because they can go through these. All right, that's enough. Thanks, and that's June 7th, Normandy 44.